Hi everybody, it's Dee Slater with Create with Dee. Welcome on our Saturday stamping. I've got a great fun fold for you and I think you're really going to like it. Well, oh my goodness, we had a crazy day here in Northeast Indiana yesterday. We had 4 inches of snow. I'm not too sure if we didn't get more than that. So here it's April 16th, 17th, I guess it was, and 4 inches of snow. So it's melting now, the sun's out, but all of my daffodils got all covered up again with snow. It was so crazy. But like I said, the sun shines out and I'm anxious to go out and take a walk here in a little bit and go from there. Okay, well, today I have for you what I'm calling a fun fold side flip. I'm sure there's other names for it. But what it is, it's you have your greeting card and then it's got this attached flip to it. Don't you love it? So again, it's, you open up the card and then you open it up again. So let's get started making this really cute card here. Okay, so let me just kind of share with you what we're also going to be using here today. From the annual catalog, I'm using the Press Petals Designer Series paper. What's really nice about this paper, you may have gotten it when the catalog was launched and maybe hadn't done a whole lot with it yet. But what's really neat, it's specialty in the fact that you get 24 sheets. Normally there's 12 in a pack. Here there's 24, which is great for mass producing, right? So you get 4 each of 6 designs. And so what I'm using out of that, I'll just kind of show you this. This paper's kind of unique. It's a little bit different than what maybe we've done in the past. This is how I store my paper once I get it. I have these little plastic sleeves. One of the sheets that you get is this kind of multi one. It automatically has the designs on it, makes a real easy, super easy embellishment. And so I'm utilizing some of this for some of the elements that you'll see later on. So all I did was cut this up, followed the lines, and you get 4 of these sheets, so you can definitely mass produce those. All right, so kind of get that out of the road. I just wanted to show you how unique that was. Okay, so the card base itself is kind of straightforward to do, but one that I really hadn't thought about before. Let's say I'm saying good morning to a couple of other people there. Hi, Darla, Jody, Joanne, and Sue. Good morning. Okay, so what I did is I took a piece of thick, very vanilla cardstock because I thought that matched the backing of it. You could use Whisper White too. I just kind of wanted to do something a little different. And what I've done ahead of time is I've scored it. Basically, you score it in force. So along the 11-inch side, we want to score it at 5.5. And along the 8.5-inch side, we're going to score it at 4.25. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this top right corner. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Trimmer and I'll line this up. You can follow the score line or just, go ahead and put it at 5.5. Put that on 5.5. And I'm going to use my trimmer blade and bring that down to the score line. Take it up. And if you wanted to, you could use your papers or your paper scissors and just cut it out if you'd like. The trimmer kind of just gives it a cleaner edge, I think. Put that over just a little bit. Okay. Pop. All right, so, whoops, I didn't press hard enough on the 5.5. I had too delicate of a touch. There we go. Awesome. And then I'll just kind of pluck that out, but if you wanted to, you could definitely trim it. Oops, I'm not going to worry about trimming this one. We are going to repurpose this, so we're going to set that aside for now. And if you want to, you can trim this up. All right, so that is kind of the basis of the Fun Fold flip out or side flip. So like basically if you wanted to, you know, you could just do that. So you could fold it and you're set. What I like to do is on this piece here that's going to be the side flip, or you know, it could be a top flip. What is so neat about this this Fun Fold is that you can trim off the sides like I did here. I took 1/4 of an inch off, and you can make whatever size that you want on this side flap. So I really wanted to showcase this beautiful designer paper that was part of it. So I just took 1/4 of an inch off. Again, you could play around with shapes and sizes on that, but for our purposes here, we're just going to take a little bit off of each side. So what I'm going to do is come back to my trimmer. And so this is the side flap, and I'm going to put it at 1/4 of an inch. And come down to the score line. Flip it over, put it at 1/4 of an inch. Down to the score line. And I can put my trimmer off to the side. So now we have this. And all we need to do is take our paper snips and we're just going to trim off those wings. So again, you could play around with how much you want to trim off of either of the sides, but we're just going to take 1/4 of an inch off. And that's it.